For nearly a decade, Mike Tyson was known as the baddest man on the planet and the most feared fighter of the century. This was largely due to his incredible punching power, surprising speed and quickness, and his reputation for ferocity that had many opponents mentally defeated before ever stepping in the ring. And while much of his speed and power was certainly a God-given gift, it was improved and refined by the technical prowess of his coach and mentor, D'Amato, and an intense commitment to a high-level physical training. And while Tyson employed the use of many effective exercises, one in particular has caught the attention of athletes and trainers for its uniqueness, and for its growing reputation as an effective tool for power and strength development. This exercise is now commonly known as rocking push-up, the Mike Tyson push-up. Though this push-up is actually a variation of the powerful and under-implemented rocking push-up. A rocking push-up is a push-up that involves rocking the body back and forth into and out of the push-up position. This rocking alters the position of the body throughout the range of movement, causing increased recruitment of muscles not normally associated with a push-up, including the quads, abs, lats, hip flexors, lower traps, and to a lesser degree the glutes and even the hamstrings in the case of the Mike Tyson variation. All of this extra muscular recruitment makes the rocking push-up a great conditioning tool and calorie burner. And the rocking motion causes momentum to flow into the push-up position so that temporarily, the weight experienced at is actually greater than the normal percentage of body weight felt during push-ups. This increases the loading of the pecs, anterior delts and triceps, while also adding an explosive element to the push-up as the momentum must be overcome and redirected, much as in plyometric exercises. And finally, in the rock back position, the body is in a position similar to that of the child's pose in yoga, though in this case the knees are off the ground and the muscles are in an active state, supporting the weight of the body. Yet many of the same flexibility and mobility benefits are seen. This position opens up the shoulders and folds the lower body, creating a great stretch in the lats, low back, glutes and quads. Now the Tyson variation is almost identical to a Mike Tyson push-up explanation, normal rocking push-up, except the feet are placed firmly against the wall. This simple adjustment changes up the pattern in some surprising ways. The reference the wall creates on the feet allows you to more easily stack the pelvis and ribs in a neutral position. Along with the extra push through the legs allowed by the wall, this creates a biomechanical situation that is more similar to standing than the traditional rocking push-up. This would make an excellent exercise choice for a fighter like Mike Tyson. Tyson boxed out of the peekaboo boxing stance and was almost always the shorter fighter, meaning that Tyson was often fighting out of a semi-squatted position and constantly pushing off the ground with his legs as he punched up towards his taller opponents. Add this to the explosive strength and endurance this creates in the upper body, and its integrative training of the anterior chain, which is engaged upon impact to harden a punch, and it's a nearly perfect push-up option for any competitive fighter. How to perform the Mike Tyson push-up? To perform this push-up, first get in a push-up position with feet flat against the wall, elbows at 45 degrees or less and the hands around the level of the lower chest or solar plexus. Next, you will push up and back at the same time as the body rocks backwards, the hips and knees fold, and the arms become outstretched overhead. Then you will push off the wall with the feet, though not so hard as to mess up your form, and rock forward back into the push-up position. Do this for high reps or in circuits for conditioning, calorie burning and strength endurance. Or in smaller, more explosive sets for power, strength and speed. Common mistakes. The most common mistakes are letting the feet peel away from the wall, and losing the wall reference. Arching the back, which causes undue pressure on the spine while also losing the stacked ribs, spine and pelvis. Or letting the knees and hips raise up too far off the ground. The knees should actually hover 2 to 6 inches off the ground throughout the entire exercise. This can be a surprisingly difficult variation, regressing and progressing the Tyson push-up, so if you need to lower the difficulty in the beginning, you can start by performing this with the knees on the ground, or by performing the exercise on an incline. The incline shifts more of the weight to the legs and is often a great option for conditioning and calorie-burning workouts as well. If you find this fairly easy and wish to increase the difficulty, you can perform this on a decline. I notice most people tend to do better progressing this with either a weighted variation, such as wearing a weighted vest, or as a deficit push-up, by elevating the hands and feet, often with yoga blocks or boxes. If you've tried this push-up in the past or are just trying it for the first time now, let us know in the comments section how it went and if you have any further tips for the community. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of future videos.